Dorothy's ruby slippers from The Wizard of Oz are among the most recognizable pieces of movie memorabilia, but for years they had vanished. With the classic family film turning 80 on Sunday, here's a look back at the footwear's journey from lost to found. In 2005, the Judy Garland Museum in the actress' birthplace of Grand Rapids, Minnesota, displayed the traveling pair of ruby slippers, one of the few pairs once worn by Judy Garland. And its annual Wizard of Oz festival, the museum borrowed the costume pieces from Michael Shaw, a movie memorabilia collector in California. A thief smashed through the glass and stole the slippers from their case one night after breaking in through the museum's back door. A 2016 documentary, The Slippers, noted that Michael Shaw declined to have the slippers stored in a vault at night, worried about having too many people handling the prized pieces. But he added, most importantly, I was assured the museum had security. Police said at the time that no alarm sounded from the break-in or theft, and the perpetrator left no fingerprints. The slippers had been insured for $1 million, but their true value, according to CNN last year, lies between 2 and 3 million, or upwards of 5 million at auction. The museum, for its part, was crushed. We were literally crying, co-founder John Miner told local CNN affiliate KQDS in 2015. For over a decade, the slippers remained lost. Then in 2017, the Grand Rapids Police Department got the FBI involved in the case after a tip came forward that turned into a potential case of extortion. The FBI put its art crime team, FBI laboratory, and Chicago, Miami, and Atlanta offices on the case and eventually got the slippers back from a recovery operation in Minneapolis. The slippers may have been returned, but the work was far from over. FBI agents in Minneapolis brought the shoes to the Smithsonian Museum of American History in Washington, D.C., which has its own pair from the film on display since 1979. The museum took its slippers down in 2017 to do preservation work before putting them back on display last October. Don Wallace, a conservator at the museum who spent years preserving its own set, compared the recovered slippers to the copy to ensure they were from the movie. She not only discovered that they were, but the Smithsonian's right shoe paired with the left one from the recovered pair, and vice versa. The curator of the Smithsonian, Ryan Littleman, told the FBI this happened often with costumes because sets tended to create copies of the same pieces. He guessed there might have been at least 6 pairs of the ruby slippers made for the movie. Another pair currently resides in the ownership of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, the organization responsible for the Oscars. They were bought for $2 million at auction in 2012 with the help from a group of industry insiders, chiefly Leonardo DiCaprio. At one point, famed customer Kent Warner owned that pair before he sold them in 1981. He may still own another, according to the Smithsonian. Yet another pair he sold in 1970 later became the Smithsonian's pair after the buyer anonymously donated them in 1979. They'll go on display when the Academy opens the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures, which was originally set for 2017. An anonymous memorabilia collector owns yet another pair, which hasn't been seen in public since 2000, according to the Smithsonian. They were bought at auction in 1988 when Roberta Baumann finally sold the shoes, which she had won from the MGM Studios in a National Four-Star Club contest. Debbie Reynolds also owned a pair for a while, the famed Arabian test pair known for its unique, flamboyant appearance compared to the other similar pairs. A designer created the slippers for test shots, but the Wizard of Oz director Victor Fleming eventually opted for more toned-down pairs, according to Footwear News. She bought the ruby slippers for $300 and later sold them for $690,000 in 2011. The lost pair of ruby slippers may have safely been returned, but the Grand Rapids Police and FBI haven't yet charged a suspect in the case. But most importantly, though, the ruby slippers are back. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, leave me your thoughts and opinions below in the comment section. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm a huge Wizard of Oz fan. I used to watch it every year when it would come on TV. I would always get so mad when that mean woman would take poor Toto and put him in the basket. He'd always escape, and I'd always be so happy, and I'd always be so scared of that witch. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about this article, and what was your favorite parts of The Wizard of Oz. Bye, guys.